Tonight, the Bibb County Jail is making major changes to its leadership just months before a planned expansion.
Sheriff's Office officials confirm a new major has been appointed over the jail and a brand new administrative position is in the works. That position would help manage the jail as it deals with overcrowding and safety concerns. Maggie Fitzgerald is live tonight outside the jail to tell us more as the jail expansion plan moves forward.
Right, Frank and Lori, the Bibb County Jail is preparing for that major expansion that will be aimed at reducing overcrowding within the facility. But at the same time, the sheriff is looking to introduce a brand new role to his staff, a jail administrator. But in the meantime, a new major has been promoted to oversee jail operations. He's telling me he plans to be proactive ahead of construction beginning later this spring.
Land surveyors outside the Bibb County Jail Friday, a visible step toward a major expansion planned for this year. And while construction is still months away, jail leadership is already changing. Major Brandon Grace recently took over jail operations after the previous major retired in December.
Transitioning over, you know what I mean, like just from the captain to the major spot, now I can implement a lot of, things I couldn't do as a captain.
Grace says his priorities are staffing and inmate programming, especially with the expansion expected to add more than 100 beds. To prepare, he plans to host job fairs specifically for correctional officers, aiming to recruit both full and part-time deputies.
That space, it's going to be, add like 100 plus beds. So, we're going to need the staffing to, assist with it. So, that's why I'm trying to be proactive now.
Sanitation is another focus. Grace says he's creating a dedicated sanitation team. He'll assign deputies to clean housing areas and work directly with maintenance to quickly address repairs and aging infrastructure.
They do nothing but clean. They go from area to area, clean, and they have a close relationship with maintenance, our maintenance division. So anything that needs to be fixed, toilets, sinks, windows, anything, they can relay that to the maintenance.
Inside the jail, Grace also wants to expand programming, building on GED and mentoring programs for inmates, while bringing in exercise and pastor-led transitional programs to help those inmates succeed after release.
There's always room for improvement, but we're going to, just continue to do the best we can.
And that medical annex is still planned for this side of the jail. Crews are expected to demolish the staff parking lot on this side, as well as the Higgins building right behind me. That's again planned for later this spring. Meanwhile, officials confirm Sheriff Davis is vetting a candidate for that jail administrator role, which is expected to start in the next few months. We're live in Macon. Maggie Fitzgerald, 13 WMAZ News.
Hi, thanks, Maggie. County leaders say they are currently in the design phase of that expansion. They say the Higgins building and the parking lot should both be demolished sometime this spring.
Officials hope the expansion and new staff members will help improve conditions at the jail. Recent problems at the jail have led to concern across the state. When U.S. Senators Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff requesting a federal investigation into the jail, they said long-time health and safety conditions violate inmate civil rights. That request was made in July of last year, and so far the Department of Justice has not responded.
Over the past year, Bibb County leaders have taken steps to improve conditions. Mayor Lester Miller introduced a 6-point plan, including things like releasing eligible inmates on ankle monitors and that new $30 million expansion. As you heard, construction is expected to start getting underway later this year.